Hey, what's up and welcome everyone to another Warzone video. And I just woke up to some incredible news and I had to roll out of bed, put together a video and let you guys know exactly what's going on, because we have some incredibly exciting and also some bittersweet news of what's coming to the Warzone. Ladies and gentlemen, you typically know me for the Warzone Academy series, a dedicated guide series to helping you improve at Warzone, but I also provide you with all of the Call of Duty news, Easter eggs, etc. as fast as I possibly can. So if you enjoy that style of content, maybe you're new to the channel right now and haven't already subscribed, consider subscribing. And of course, if you want to know about it first, make sure to hit that notification bell. Ladies and gentlemen, I work my butt off to give you the best content, the best value content any day, despite working full-time. And one of the main reasons I can pull it off is G Fuel. This video is sponsored, but I want to shout out my boys and my partners over at G Fuel. If you haven't tried it before, it's healthy, it's fresh, keeps me going throughout every day, gets my butt out of bed. And use code ICE, you can get 10%, oftentimes 30% off of G Fuel. But without any further delay, let's talk about what is coming to Call of Duty Season 1. Now, as we can see right here from the post itself, it has been delayed. Originally, people thought it was going to happen at the Cold War launch back in November. We would expect the integration, and then it was pushed to December 10th, and now finally it's been pushed to December 16th. And typically, now that we have the artwork, very rarely do they delay it past that. And we have the intel here. There's also a lot of hidden information, you know, hidden coordinates, and I've pulled together some information that we're going to talk about here in a bit. But here is the official Call of Duty blog post, so let's talk about that real quick. It says Season 1 Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War and Warzone release date moved to December 16th. New Black Ops Cold War Double XP and Double XP Weekend and free bundles are incoming, leading to a massive expansion of free content as Black Ops Cold War and Warzone connect. Season 1 will now launch on December 16th. One of the largest free content drops in Black Ops history, a massive expansion of free content, including the most comprehensive integration of operators, weapons progression, battle pass rewards, and Black Ops Cold War and Warzone. Now, this is the most important part right here. Not price. I mean, he is kind of cute. It's this. An unprecedented amount of Warzone free Warzone content. Battle Royale is set to go beyond Verdansk. Prepare to drop into a new Warzone map and mode at launch. Confirmed. There have been a lot of speculations in the past about a new map, and they'd even teased it all the way back in the past, talking about Uzbekistan, and it's finally coming true. Warzone's arsenal gets set even bigger with over 30 Black Ops Cold War base weapons, as well as blueprint variants. Also, make sure you're ready to face down fellow prisoners in a new Gulag experience. Obviously, they're bolding out some of the big things coming that you can expect to see on the 16th. 30 new weapons, new maps, new modes, and new Gulag experience. I have no idea what the new mode is. The new Gulag experience, we have some more information on that later. An undeniable offering of Black Ops Cold War content. You're going to be getting a lot of Cold War content as well. New maps, bringing in 2v2 gunfight, as well as the 6v6 map known as Raid, which is awesome to see that map come back in. There's obviously new challenges. Weapon prestige now starts. There's new zombie modes, which is going to be awesome. But frankly, I'm here focusing on the Warzone aspect. One thing that will be nice is we're going to have double XP and double weapon XP, which is going to be amazing for all the people who haven't played Black Ops Cold War multiplayer, but want to get those weapons leveled up in the Warzone. For those of you that only have the Warzone free-to-play mode, we're going to be talking about ways to help level up those weapons quicker, because obviously you don't want to buy Cold War just to grind out guns if you're only going to use Cold War or Warzone, which is free. We're obviously going to have new bundles, as we would expect. Honestly, I'm kind of excited. I know Treyarch makes some incredibly beautiful looking weapons, so I'm excited to see what they pull off with their camos. But in the rest of this blog post, they talk about how this is actually going to roll out. So they're going to have official blog posts coming out, and I'm sure I'll be providing more videos to you in the coming days with more specific details of the exciting things to come. Obviously, I'm probably going to cover more of the Warzone stuff. I'm really kind of breezing through all the multiplayer stuff. For the Black Ops Cold War, that update is going to hit December 8th. They're going to bring a lot of quality of life features coming to Cold War. Hopefully things like increased FOV, especially with the new integration of the PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X. And then we should expect to see between December 7th and December 16th lines of communication where they preview numerous elements of Season 1. But fortunately, I found a lot of the Easter eggs of things to expect here in a moment. Black Ops Cold War, December 15th update, so that's going to be the multiplayer update. And then the Warzone update hits on December 16th. And we're going to be pulling a grind, having a litany of content coming out for that December 16th drop. Well, let's talk about the things that they don't explicitly mention. We can see here we have a lot of hidden information hidden in the back here. And this is what I'm going to get through. This is the exciting information that they didn't provide at face value. and I'm super excited to share with you for you here today. If you haven't already, make sure to smash that like button. Breezing through the patch notes. I'm not saying it's boring stuff, but through the straightforward stuff, and now getting into something a little bit more interesting. So you can see up here, we have some coordinates. 44, 57, 53.63 north, 591745.69 east. Just felt like I was at work. And this brings us in between Uzbekistan and Kazakhstan. Very nice. To an island called WARZONE. Now, if you don't know anything about this island, maybe you remember it from your Call of Duty lore, but if you're a history buff, you know this island is pretty messed up. The history of this island is Rebirth Island, and it's an island in the Aral Sea. It's split between Uzbekistan and Kazakhstan, and during the Soviet Union, this was used specifically for testing out biological and chemical weapons, specifically things like anthrax. To this day, it's almost like Chernobyl. It's like one of the most dangerous places to visit in the earth. People avoid it like the plague because genuinely there is like plague diseases there. That was the whole purpose of it. It was a top secret testing ground for deadly Soviet super pathogens. And despite over 2 decades of abandonment, the legacy lives on, clearly, with Call of Duty Cold War. Now, there's some stuff I'm going to get into here in a moment if you remember the Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. You can see here, Rebirth Island. It's really, really dull. It's tough to see, but this is an allusion to what we were suspecting to be the new map. Now, keep in mind, for Rebirth Island, we've been teased in the trailer, or at least the information they've given us here. We've got a new map, new mode, a new Gulag experience. I don't expect Rebirth Island to be the Gulag experience because this is a perfect location to run a full map. Basically, you have water surrounding all the way around you. Possibly you could swim, but I wouldn't be too crazy about that. Who knows? I'm sure they're going to do an amazing job integrating it. But my guess would be that this is going to be the entire Warzone map because of how well it's just formed geographically. It could turn into an amazing map. Now, Rebirth Island itself, in terms of Call of Duty lore, goes all the way back to the OG Call of Duty Black Ops. It is the location for a mission called Rebirth, and without going into the lore of that, I'm sure someone like Ink Slasher will absolutely crush a video like that. We know that was where they developed something called Nova 6, a biological weapon that we can also see right here. Now, Nova 6 is kind of what I'm guessing is going to be the gas like we have in Call of Duty Warzone in Verdansk. Instead of a chemical weapon formed here in Verdansk, it's going to be Nova 6 formed over in WARZONE. I feel like I'm studying Russian playing this game. Now, originally Call of Duty Black Ops Nova 6 was developed by the Nazi Germany during World War II. It was later seized and used and refined by the Soviets as a component of the Grand Soviet Sleeper Cell Plan by Dragovich, preventing its release from primary arms, Alex Mason, and the CIA in the 1960s. That's without going into the entire lore. That's where you've seen a lot of it. You've seen it in all of these Call of Duties. So Nova 6 has been a consistent part, and now it looks like that's going to be a part of the Warzone as well. My guess is it's going to be the gas containing us. Now, one other thing that I've seen in here is Vikor. I have no idea what that is. That's the one thing I can't figure out. The only thing that I can guess would be Victor, as in Victor Zakhaev, but he's a Modern Warfare timeline guy, not a Black Ops Cold War. So if you have any guess on that, let me know. I do know something about this right here, though. Stitch. And I frankly only know it because of leaks and some mining people have done. But that's going to be the name of one of the characters coming to Warzone. So similar to Rose, similar to other characters we've had added on, he's going to be a new character coming into Warzone that we can get, I think, possibly in a tier 100 skin. But ladies and gentlemen, that's all the information I have for you. I try to give you everything that I have as fast as I possibly can. Not waste your time with hypotheticals. I'm giving you all the information I have from the patch notes, concrete information I have from the Easter eggs, with no BS. Ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoy this approach, make sure to drop a subscription if you haven't already for all of the news and updates. Drop a like. And then for those of you hanging around towards the end, you are my loyal followers. Today on Twitch, I am having a charity tournament to benefit a children's hospital mission called Gamers Outreach. We've done a charity stream for them in the past, raised over $25,000. And today I'm competing in a tournament ran by the Florida Mutineers, a Call of Duty League team. And depending on our performance is how much we raise for them. So if you want to come support me, come join me over on Twitch. But I'm super excited for Season 1. All thanks Call of Duty Cold Warzone, as I like to call it. And I'll bring you all the news that I've got ASAP. See you over on Twitch. Enjoy your day. Peace.